So now that we talked a little bit about the DSP and the V8 side of it, now let's go to the real big power side of it. 4 of the Copper Series ARC Audios. These are beautiful copper chassis Class AB amplifiers that produce real power. When that's involved, right, we need battery power as well. So we went with our friends over at Access Power. We did 2 of the PS 925Ls that'll be ran parallel together. And then we have 2 runs of 2 gauge running to the front along with another 2 gauge run for the ground. Grounding at the alternator bracket will have plenty of power for the demand of these beautiful high current amplifiers. Everything in the vehicle is tech flexed. It is labeled according. The amplifiers for each designated location, which will go into the Stinger Select parts. Your Helix V8, your Copper Series amplifiers, your X2, then your RCAs that are the Ford Connect Stage 5, labeled and designated to the DSP. And then when you get to the speakers wire side, again, we ran a harness through the whole vehicle. This is the designated amplifier that these are run. This is the right pillar. This is the left pillar. And then when I go to do the final connection here, they'll be labeled as ML1 and ML 2.5. and then so forth and so forth. So it doesn't matter who you are, who goes into this job, they'll be able to distinguish their signal inputs, their signal outputs, where their power is going. We'll be able to give a clear, precise breakdown of the vehicle where any installer will be able to get into it. The sub enclosure will have 4 mounting locations that will have M6 hardware that goes through the rest of the car, so you don't got to be switching sockets. Remove the sub box, unplug the DT so you don't got to worry about wires touching. Remove the top of the amplifier rack. Be able to service anything in here that you need. If any of you guys are worried about cooling, we'll have 4 Noctua pulse width modulated fans that will be push pulling through that amp rack in order to give it nice airflow. We did this amplifier on the farthest out of the rest of the equipment that is mounted here, simply for the fact that this is where the old factory sub is, so there's an open grill right there, so to have plenty of ventilation as well. And then there'll be sound shield through the whole thing. A layer of sound shield. This is all Baltic birch, and then thread serted to the vehicle with M6s. All the door panels have sound shield in them, fully dampened. Vapor barriers will be replaced with ABS instead of the flimsy paper that's currently there. Tailgate will be fully insulated with sound shield. So when he's rolling down the street, he's definitely gonna sound right.